Bonjour friends, welcome to the Food and Wine Experience at the French Residence today. The event is organized under the label Taste France, a global initiative that aims to highlight fine French food and beverage products. But first, I would like to introduce to you someone very special from France, Chef Guillaume Gomez. He is the former chef of the Elysée Palace and personal representative of the President of the French Republic, as well as Meilleur, Ouvrier de France. Bonjour, chef, and welcome to Hong Kong.
Bonjour, Amanda. Thank you, Hemgoy, for your warm welcoming.
And you know, it's really a pleasure for us to have you here. And why don't we go and do some treasure hunting? Because I think inside there's some of the best French products waiting for us.
Yes, the best product. And let's go to test foie gras, cheese, oyster, butter, croissant butter.
It's all of my favorite products, all the most fatty stuff, but the good saucisson, rillettes.
Rillettes, foie gras. Yes. Let's go.
So let's go. LocMaria has been importing since 1990, 100% artisanal cookies from France. And in France, we have tea time.
Yes, we have tea time, and it's time in France to tea time because tea time, we call in French le goûter. And that's typical le goûter in France, tea and gavotte. It's a French biscuit. And Vincent, voilà, les crêpes dentelles. And Vincent is the director of Gavotte for importing to France.
Extremely proud to share you the best traditional biscuit from France here in Hong Kong.
How about the pink biscuits? Can you please explain about that?
Of course. So the pink biscuit is actually the oldest biscuit manufacturer in France.
Yes.
Founded in 1756. Imagine.
1756.
Yeah, over 260 years old of history.
Yes.
And the fun fact about it is actually that, you know, back in the day, champagne was very sour. So how to get women to drink more champagne because it was too sour? We came up with this idea just to dip the pink biscuit in champagne for a few seconds. Then of course you enjoy a bite of it.
But it's not for the tea time, huh? For little more after. At 6.
What do you normally have as your favorite for tea time?
Look, I have a lot of favorite tea time. I love all the French pastry and all the with fruit juice, with tea, and of course with the manufacturing of the biscuit, what we call in French the biscuit.
Which is
very
cookies.
good.
Biscuit actually in French means biscuit cooked twice. That's what it means for biscuits, cooked twice. Because back in the day,
yes,
when the baker was, you know, putting some wood to start a fire in the oven, then it will, once the fire will be done, it will remain warm. So to remove the humidity of the biscuit, we will put the biscuit
rebakes it.
Rebake.
That's why biscuit means cooked twice.
So biscuit means
and cooked. Bis for twice.
Thank you very much, Vincent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
An ancient Chinese saying that says, in order for a craftsman to do his job, he must sharpen his tools.
Of course, we need, you know, for make a good cuisine, we need a good tools. And we met this company in the Elysée Palace in France maybe 10 years ago or 8 years ago.
Yes.
It is a famous factory in France for the one of the most famous tools in France. You know, inside is very, very special. It's not simply inox tool.
Yes.
Inside we have like a sheet of different metal for cooks. And if you want a good food, a good cuisine, you need a good tools, of course. And Gregory is the director for the Asia for Hong Kong.
And it's very beautifully set, the whole table, everything.
And this one too. This one is a very good factory in France, in Limoges, for les assiettes. This name is La Maison Fragile.
Fragile is fragile.
Fragile, yes. Fragile. It's very nice.
But I mean, in Limoges, it's the most famous for making porcelain.
Yes. In the Elysée Palace, we have this plate.
It's beautiful.
Vas-y, à toi.
This mini collection is not only for the kitchen, but for the chef. It's also a good way to show high quality stainless steel on the table. You know, they can prepare some individual recipes and present the sauce.
Of sauce.
Or they can use a burner to present this type of recipe.
No, but I mean, I see it as a trend now to use this as a serving platter.
Yeah.
How about at the Elysée Palace? Do you often present like this?
French product. All the French products.
You know, to present a little pomme de terre.
Yes,
you know?
mashed potatoes,
Yes.
or I don't know why, vegetables.
Beautiful.
Or you know, in France we love the escargot, snails, and for escargot, for snails, or the frogs, it's very good inside. I think in Hong Kong we.
Yes,
you
they
eat
do it a
frog.
lot.
Yeah.
They present it like this.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We have a saying in France. You are what you eat.
Yes, you are what you eat. Vous êtes ce que vous mangez. Tout à fait.
So, good example of that. We eat healthy, we drink healthy, good juices, like the LocMaria juices.
In France, we have one factory, one of the most famous factories to the exportation is LocMaria. LocMaria is a famous guy in France.
More than 30 juices and nectars in France and here in Hong Kong. We have about 15 to 20 restaurants.
What this one? This one is like a jus de raisin.
It's the Sauvignon.
Sauvignon. This one. Do you have pear, no? I think it's pear or plum? Apple?
Apple puffs. So
Very, very
British
good.
apple, but then we grow around the globe.
It's very nice.
Good.
I like that one too. It's nice and crisp.
Not so sweet. It's sweet, but no sugar. It's
Yeah.
And do you have other products? Not only juice.
We do have other products, yeah.
Cheese from one of the famous Xavier, Meilleur Ouvrier de France. It's the best prefer of France for cheese. Is in Toulouse now, in Toulouse, and is one of the most famous. This one, he creates this fromage only in this fromagerie, cheese maker. It's le pavé toulousain. It's very, very good.
It looks rough on the outside, but
If you look,
Tastes great.
if you like this one, you can buy one with 1 year. Il est affiné pendant 1 an. Il y en a un qui est affiné pendant 1 an.
there is also one.
Yeah.
This one, it's not a sheet that we have in stock in Hong Kong, but it's something you can actually pre-order. And I'd be happy to hook you up with that.
And this is with cow's milk.
Yeah.
And French truffle, caviar too, with the company Caviari. Of course.
I have to think of potato. I have a thing for potato.
Of course, made in France.
Good potato. Okay, so when it comes to French food, foie gras is one of the big delicacies. So why don't we talk about the foie gras? And here with Classic Fine
Yes,
Foods.
we have lot of products from France. It's a company. I think is one of the most famous in Hong Kong because I'm here from Sweden and all time all the chefs ask me about Classic Fine
I mean, they have a huge variety.
Yes.
Like
And
their
this
catalog
one
is like a Bible.
foie gras, duck liver. Foie gras
Yeah.
is one of the famous ingredients and dish in France. It's one of our favorite. 95% foie gras in the world is eating in France. Was eating in France.
That I'm pretty sure. So you have the duck and you have the goose.
And Benoit is the director here for the day.
The representative of the day. So in
Yes.
fact, we have the foie gras from the brand Ouvrier, which is quite popular in France.
Which is very famous.
Usually we mention some gingerbread.
Okay.
And we add on top some mango chutney from the brand Francis Meilleur, which is also a recipe of jam, of chutney, and of organic juice also.
I saw the picture with the frères marchand. It's very famous in Hong Kong, I think.
They are very famous in FC, in retail also, they have a lot of exposure.
Paris is called the city of love, then chocolates must be the symbol of love. So now we have Valrhona.
Yes,
Which-
Valrhona is one of the most famous manufacturer of chocolate. Valrhona is the contraction of Vallée
Yes.
du Rhône. Rhône,
Okay, Rhone Valley.
Yes, Rhône Valley. And this chocolate, it's I think the products all the pastrymen around the world need for
I
make
think these
a
Valrhona.
good cake, a good chocolate.
A very prestigious chocolate brand. I like the story of this one.
On the birthday.
Yes. This is to celebrate the 100th year.
It smells like it smells like a whiskey with a tourbé. I don't know the English name for tourbé. Ah, bah oui. Tourbé, it's a savor like comment on dit tourbé. Humidité.
Wood taste.
Ouais, wood taste, like grass pourri un peu quoi. Enfin, like grass fermented grass tourbé. It's very like a whiskey. If you love whiskey flavor, you love this chocolate. Smells very good.
It has a smoky, it has a depth.
Little smoky.
My depth. Try this one.
Yeah.
So this one is
Thank you.
53%. Now I get to exchange with you.
My pleasure. You get to.
I get it now.
Okay, tip for you.
I think so.
No, no. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Thomas.
I smell butter.
Of course, you have here a lot of butter, a lot of French butter. It's what we call in France viennoiserie, and in the croissant, it's one of the famous pain au chocolat around the world.
One of my favorites. But see,
super
I
very
love lamented doughs. I love the lamination.
It's my very good. And Breeder is from France. It's one of the famous company to export product for the bakery and for the patisserie. And this croissant, this pain au chocolat.
But I mean, it's such an FB solution has always had a lot of presence in Hong Kong. You know, what FB solution for Greater China, FB solution was, you know, pretty much distributes all the Breeder products, the breads, and I like all of one of my favorites, macaron.
From the Maison Le Nôtre in France, which is really the highest standard in terms of macaron in France. Breeder has the exclusivity in producing all the macaron for Le Nôtre.
Okay, so what's your favorite viennoiserie?
For me, the favorite is this one. It's pain au chocolat.
Moi aussi.
Because
aussi,
it's
j'adore
very,
le pain
very
au
good.
chocolat.
Butter, chocolate, very crunchy, very tasty. It's my
One
favorite.
of my favorites also.
In Hong Kong, the most popular ever is a croissant. The croissant for us is more than 50% of our sales. The Breeder croissant all over the world is very famous because making a croissant is very easy. You go on internet, you will find the recipe. It's very easy, and you can find the ingredients also. But to get 365 days a year, consistency on the top level. So
It has a very good reputation.
Our name is MNC, M for Morgan and C for Caesar, very simple. We focus on seafood, as you can see. Today there's a big focus on French seafood. For the fish, so we have the wild turbo here. This is a typical fish, I think you know, Amanda.
I mean, it's the Bentley of fish. Wouldn't you agree, Chef?
This one?
I love that one.
So that's the turbo, typical one. Sea bass and double sole.
Wonderful.
And the highlight of today is actually the oysters from Patako. Amanda,
Thank you.
I'll let you pick yourself actually. Feel free to go. Remember, it's actually kissing the ocean.
On the lips.
Do you want lemon or sauce? We have actually a red vinegar and shallot.
I like it the way it is. I think there's already lemon on this one.
This is good for hangover also, chef.
Oh,
Yes, we had
really?
a big night yesterday. Very good.
Yes, you think?
It's a hangover cure?
Smells very good.
It's the best. It's the best.
Smile. The ocean. Guillaume is one of the most famous producers of butter in France. And thank you very much to export this amazing product for the chef in Hong Kong.
Very nice.
And in the front, the three fish are the most popular one. Of course, blue lobster. I mean,
Blue lobster.
is the classic. We have, there's Boston lobster, Canadian lobster, but the blue lobster is
It doesn't compare.
more subtle.
There's something about the texture of the blue lobster.
Yeah.
I don't know the texture.
It's not the same for
It's not the same.
American lobster. It's another texture and another flavor too.
What's your favorite way of preparing it?
Of course, the blue lobster. I think
Butter poached.
the recipe when you have the most of the product, you
Yes.
don't need a complicated recipe. You know, just
Keep it simple.
Yeah, just poached or just half on half. on the grill, it's okay. With in France, the cuisine is with a very very good salsa sauce, and if you have
France is the mother of sauces.
yes, the mother of sauce.
It's the mother of sauce.
If you have a famous sauce like hollandaise, béarnaise, sauce américaine with the homard, it's incredible.
There's an elegance and simplicity.
Yes, of course.
That's what
Homard de Vinci.
Yes.
Thank you.
So in France, we love our cheese. And Charles de Gaulle once said, how can you manage a country which has hundreds and hundreds, and he said 246, by now even more, types of cheese. So this man here with who has the cheese house, he's actually very passionate about cheese. He's French, Australian, Canadian.
Yes.
And started the cheese company in Hong Kong out of your passion for cheese.
Yes, indeed. Where I moved to Hong Kong 5 years ago, and seeing that there was not such a selection for high-end cheese, I decided to create my own company. So I came up with all those different products. I also came up with some charcuterie that are sourced from the best productions in Corsica. So all my cheeses and all my cold cuts are selected in this way, that I want just the best possible product. So this is a 30 months aged Comté that comes from the jar.
How many, sorry?
30 months.
30 months.
Yes.
Very good.
Amazing.
And that's matured at Fort Saint-Antoine. That is a very old military fort. And they mature the cheese in there because it has cold conditions, and with a bit more humidity they can mature the Comté there.
So Bob, can you explain to us what else you have here?
So over there we have beverages de la page. It's a cheese that is produced over 2,000 meters high in the mountains. So they can only produce it according to old rules. That means that they cannot do anything by the machine. Everything is done by hand. And this cheese at the end is 40 kilograms. So it's really complicated to make it, considering they have barely electricity and water in these conditions.
Craftsmanship is really
making the
Of course. This one is the lontu.
lontu in Corsica. It's a common one of famous charcuterie. I don't know
Yes.
what's the name of charcuterie.
The producer name is Guillaume, and he's a guy from Corsica who produces some of the best charcuterie down there. They're made from black pig, and it's a Corsican breed.
The fat smell very good.
And he
little-
smokes it in the
little
mouth.
more a flavor of nuts.
And there's no chemicals added to it. Like, once again, in a lot of charcuterie, they tend to add some chemicals to make it preserve for longer. But he used still traditional techniques that when you smoke the
You're right about the nuttiness. I smell that nuttiness. It's coming out. So
You had the chance to taste the porchette, huh?
yes, so here we have répertoire culinaire,
Exactly.
and this is all specialized in the rillette, the foie gras, the charcuterie.
One of the famous dish in France, le pâté en croûte.
Pâté en croûte Richelieu.
I love a good
Pâté
pâté.
Richelieu.
It's not easy nowadays to find the foie gras. So yeah, so we are a family company, producer of cold cuts since 150 years.
Baguette.
Yes, the brand Lost. That's the reason they created repertoire to explore what we produce in France, outside of France. And then the sister company called L'Armedy, which is the foie gras from the southwest of France.
Yes.
Exactly. So maybe you want to
No,
try
I mean,
something,
I really honestly feel like
Look.
a baguette and a rillette and
Look.
some cornichons.
An amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Signature product, actually.
It's a perfect appetizer when you have baguette, rillette, cornichon, the homemade pickles. Oh, it's a perfect thing.
French aperitif. Cheers.
Exactly. Like it. Would you like to try the butter Richelieu? Why not, huh?
Why not? But,
The smaller,
yeah, it's smaller.
The rillette is really good.
And thank you, Répertoire Culinaire, for the French producer. Thank you for the French.
Oh, thank you very much.
She loves. That's a must when you have a glass of wine.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I love you.
I keep it in my pocket and I eat it this way. Thank you. I travel tomorrow to Vietnam.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
It's okay, I'm taking this one.
Yes, I take this one. Thank you so much.
You could actually.
Thank you very much.
Voila, that's the food and wine experience here at the French Resident. It's the first year that they've hosted it, so thank you to Business France and the French Consul for organizing this. It was a lovely experience with you. I hear it's your first time in Hong Kong?
Yes, thank you very much, Amanda, to share with me this experience, this gourmand experience, this gourmand travel with the best producer of France. And thank you to Business France, to Christine Drew, the Consulat General of France, for this amazing experience. And for my first travel in Hong Kong, I'm very, very happy to share this experience.
I loved it when you said, Amanda, smell this, taste this. So for me, it was a wonderful experience to be able to discover everything that's available in Hong Kong with you.
Thank you very much.
So
See you soon.
you.
Thank you.